Welcome back to NC State Dendrology. I'm standing here in a bottomland area that is adjacent to a creek, one of the lower points of Umstead State Park. And if you look behind me, you can see a kind of an unusual habitat that's populated by this very large grassy species. So this is an example, remnant example of a canebrake, a habitat that used to be much more common and is now not very widely found. And so it's a really important habitat for wildlife. As you might imagine, this giant cane provides a lot of cover for wildlife species. And so let's talk about this plant that makes up these canebrakes. So this is Arundinaria gigantea is the scientific name, and it is a grass, so it's in the Poaceae, or the grass family. And that also means that it has a caryopsis fruit type, so that's a fruit type that's unique to Poaceae. And it has these long lanceolate leaves, maybe even linear, right? It's a monocot, so you've got parallel venation. The leaves are soft on the undersides, but very kind of sharp on the edges. So that's something that you might notice as you're hiking through it. I want to show you, see if I can zoom in just a little bit. There are hairs at each node where the leaf is attached. That might be something that you need to look for sometime when you're out in the field. Let me get my shirt behind it to see. Yeah, so if you can see these little hairs right here, those are unique to Arundinaria gigantea and takes it away from other species. So giant cane or river cane. This species has a lot of traditional usage, so not only being important for wildlife, but also Native American usage, right? So it is a grass and it was woven into mats, also used as roofing, and then the hollow stems of the grass were used for blowguns. So there's other species that were used and also cultivated out west by the Cherokee, but this is the species we would expect to see in the Piedmont or coastal plain. So like I said, these used to be really extensive, these canebrakes, right, in these low areas adjacent to streams, but they were impacted by fire suppression and also livestock grazing. So they grow in these kind of mats. In fact, I've read somewhere that says that they only flower once every 30 to 40 years. So it's more of a clonal reproduction strategy here. But like I said, this is Arundinaria gigantea, giant cane or river cane in the Poaceae family.